What's up, everyone? My name is Goddess Mia Sophia, and I'm back with my first ever YouTube video. Woo! Okay, so if you're not a fan or you're not watching the MMA community, there is some spicy tea going on there. But before we get into it, make sure to turn on that bell notification, like this video, subscribe, and anyways, let's get into it. So this drama is so piping hot, ladies and gentlemen. So we have our first player here. His name is Garry, and he's an up-and-coming UFC fighter. All right, and he recently got married to Layla and Lee. Okay, and this isn't like anything unusual except for she's 40 years old and he's 26. So a bit of a big age difference going on there. But not only that, but Ann Lee moved her ex-husband into the house that her and her new husband share, and he is actually Garry's nutritionist. If we look at his LinkedIn over here, we can see that he is actually listed as an employee at Layla's company. And he is recently a nutritionist. So it looks like he is doing their videography and her kind of like YouTube channels and different channels going on in her life, since she's very active in the community and as an as she puts it, a wag. Now, what is a wag, you might ask? I had no idea before this, and I'm sure a lot of you probably didn't either. A wag, which she wrote the book on how to become one, is a wife and girlfriend or girlfriend of an up-and-coming professional athlete. And now this is the secret to becoming a up-and-coming wife in the scene and securing deals and different sort of what do you say, sponsorships based on that lucrative relationship that she has. So let me set the stage on going back about who these people are. Lila Ann Lee was married in 2014 to this guy, Richard Cullen. Okay, and they got divorced. And she met Garry in 2020. Okay, and it's not like she wasn't prowling other men on the scene. It looks like she also had fun relationships with other up-and-coming UFC UFC stars such as Sean O'Malley and others like that. But Garry was the one that stuck around. They began dating at the beginning of 2021. They announced their engagement September 2021, and then they had a baby together in October 2021. So this girl moved super quick on his anyways, so they basically get married and have a baby within a year, and the wedding is beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, their pictures are gorgeous. But yeah, so she becomes this 15-year-old woman married to this up-and-coming UFC fighter. Okay, Garry, he was scheduled for his welterweight debut in June 2021. So if we remember, they got engaged in September. Okay, June, July, August, September. Okay, 4 months after this incident. Keep that in mind. So she becomes his new manager as he's training at this gym, and they put out a statement. You can read it here. They put out a statement basically saying that he has hired a new manager, and ever since his new manager, he's become, quote, uncoachable. uncoachable. It's kind of interesting that he was training with this group of guys. He was at this gym for so long, seeming to be, you know, nothing out of the ordinary, not doing good, not doing bad, you know. But then suddenly now he is uncoachable. And so he's kicked out of that gym, right? I'm filming, please. Okay, so he gets kicked out of that gym and he has to go to a new gym, and he says that it's...
And it was for a stupid fucking reason. Someone put a contract down in front of me that was never agreed before. 10 days before a world title fight, I didn't want to sign it. I didn't agree to it. They said, if you don't sign it, I'm kicking you out of the gym. I said, all right, see you later. Actually, I didn't. I signed the fucking thing, and then they kicked me out anyway. I did fucking sign it. I signed it in tears because I wanted somewhere to fucking train as a world title. No, leave this fucking shit in. Tell the people the truth. I signed a contract under fucking duress. I signed a contract because I thought people cared about me, but they didn't. They land grabbed. They put a 5-year contract in front of me, something I did not want to sign. I didn't feel remotely comfortable in signing. They told me to sign it blindly. I got calls from people being like, sign it. If he puts something down in front of you, you should have confidence that he's not trying to fuck you over. The contract was dog water. And then I signed it anyway because they meant so much to me. And then he asked me for fucking money. I didn't know him. And then he said, that's it, we're done.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's because of this lady, this wag, as she says it herself. I don't know. Oh, this is the most interesting thing too I found. So when I was Googling around and searching, I found that actually lists on here that Richard Cullen is her spouse and Ian Garry is her partner. Can you believe that? I recently put out a little teaser of their up-and-coming documentary, and this is what they had to say about everything.
Because shit's not fucking true. No, don't bring it up to me. I don't want to know about it.
I'm gonna cry with Curtis then.
You cry with him. Go cry in your ex-husband's arms.
my new boyfriend.
My new boyfriend. Literally, like, I'm sorry, but no, like, I love you and I will be there for you for so much in life.
But you have no time.
But I have zero time for this shit. Because if it's true, I will sit down and go, right, we need to talk about it. If you were a controlling, manipulative bitch, if you had control of my funds, if you were so controlling that I didn't have a choice, if you were a wag, if you had any of these things, if any of them were remotely fucking true, I'd sit down and give you time and conversation. If anybody gave you spoke about any point that is remotely fucking true, and they have any understanding of it, why they've met us and actually spoke to us and talked about it, then you have a legit reason to sit down and talk to me.
That's crazy. If you just heard it, she said, I'll go cry in Curtis's arms. And then he says, yeah, go cry in your ex-husband's arms. I don't have time for that kind of stuff. Like, brother, you got married to this girl and you don't have time to deal with her emotions, but also, like, she moved her ex-husband into this house and everything, and, like, you're okay with him and her, like, having a very, you know, emotional relationship. And also, it looks like they do a lot of business together, you know. The wife and husband duo is very strong in business manners, as you can see by his LinkedIn at least. So I found that very interesting. And that ended up in Sean Strickland coming to the scene and calling everyone out as well.
Guys, I never talk about anybody's spouses, but this shit ain't right. It ain't fucking right. I gotta talk about it. Ian Garry, I remember when I met you, dude. It was in New York. You were this fine-ass girl. She had the little nipple coverings. We all fucking seen it, right? Everybody fucking seen it. But I remember thinking to myself, there ain't something right about that girl. There's something about that woman that ain't fucking right. The way she walked, the way she looked, the way she talked, I knew it. Now I'm finding out you're 26, she's fucking 40. The ex-fucking husband lives with you. You took the last name. Motherfucker, she wrote a book on how to be a wag. I didn't know what a wag was until now, dude. This shit ain't right, dude. She's a succubus. You gotta run away, bro. Hot girls are a dime a dozen. We'll get you one. We'll get you ring girls. We'll get you two at the same time, bro. You gotta pull the ripcord, man. It ain't fucking right, my friend. You gotta pull that fucking ripcord. I'm here for you. The MMA community's here for you. Do the right things, Ian Garry. Fucking pull that fucking ripcord.
So Sean DM'd Ian Garry.
y'all will not believe what just happened. So I'm a homie, right? And I send Ian Garry a message. And I'm like, bro, hey, here's the thing, man. Dicks before chicks, dude. I know you're going through some shit right now. I know that fucking you got preyed upon. I know all this shit, bro, and I'm here for you. Just give me a call if you need me. And this motherfucker, he says, I'm gonna sue you if you don't fucking delete that. You're gonna sue me, motherfucker. He said that I was lying. Motherfucker, I ain't lying. You are 26. She is 40. She wrote a fucking book on how to be old and be with a young athlete. I ain't fucking lying, bro. This is factual. And Ian Garry, I don't give a fuck about being sued. You think I give a fuck about that? You want me to respect you. You say that I'm gonna go fucking to Bass Pro Shop, wherever the fuck you go. I'm gonna go buy a 9. I'm gonna handle this like a man. I would have respected that. I don't fucking respect that. But hey, I fucking expect nothing else.
So everything's getting super spicy right now. Check it out. So I did some digging as well, and I looked to see if they had, gotten any sort of divorce or anything, and I couldn't find much. But I did see that she decided to change her name, or at least filed to change her name in October of, I believe, 2023. And if you Google what was happening in 2023 in October, on October 24th, I found that Ian Garry was officially announced the number 10 in his division. So anyways, of course, this is all a legend. I don't want anyone to get any sort of hate towards this. I just thought it was something interesting and I needed to discuss it on this channel. Thank you for joining me for my first ever video. I'm gonna try to put out videos every week. So let me know in the comments what you think about this situation. Do you think that Sean Strickland was right in calling Ian Garry out and calling him a cuck? Or do you think that there's more going on behind the scenes? Anyways, love you guys. Again, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.